Well, you're all in luck this morning because I have things on my phone and they're notes and I can't see it in the sun. If I put my sunglasses on, I can't read. Put my glasses on, I can't see. So, you're all in luck. I think there's a silver lining with everything that comes. We're dying of heat here, but the good news is you don't have to listen to me very long. So, there's always a silver lining. I did make some notes here, and first and foremost, I would like to thank the tribal membership of both tribes. I would like to thank you all for sticking with us through the good times, the bad times, the disbelief, but here we are. And thank you. Thank you for being there for us. It was just over 2 years ago, January 27th, 2016. We stood here, not so hot back then, and we took a shovel of dirt. And I remember facing to the north. And I thought, you know, that's our future. Today, we face south, and we look at the old facility. I said then, and I say it even more today, it's bittersweet. That is part of us. That is my birthplace, and I'm sure many of your birthplace. And I say bittersweet because it is even a more a reality that it's going to be gone soon. And to me, I feel like a part of me is going to be gone, my family. But I understand the future and the needs. So I just wanted to share that with you. And as I was sitting here and listening and looking out over the crowd, it's great to see so many of you that were here in January of 16. But I also miss a lot of faces, a lot of people that are gone. And it's days like this that makes me remember all these people, what they would be saying today, what their thoughts would be today. But it's not to be. So again, bittersweet. It's great to see you all here that took the time to come and share this day, stuck with us. But I miss so many people that worked so hard for this day as well. Again, bear with me, I put some notes here and it's really hard to see in the sun. I also want to think about, reminisce if you will, but also recognize all the past councils from both tribes that have worked so hard for this facility. There might be only 12 names that were mentioned today, 12 names on the program, but there's 10 times that many people that worked hard and had their hand in making this a reality. All the various committees, groups, advisory groups, so many people that never gave up and kept on fighting. Again, it's sad that they're not here, some of them to share with us, but it is good that there are many that are here to enjoy what has become a reality. I also want to thank our legislators. We didn't do this alone. I thank our neighboring communities that are here today. I see Mayor Nichols, council members, City of San Luis, the City of Somerton. Everybody pitched in. Everybody supported us. Without that, this would not be a reality. It was teamwork, as was said before. It was teamwork that got this done. No one person, no one group of people made this happen. It was years and years. I'm personally glad to be here. I started this trip in my mid-20s. I'll be 65 this year. But it happened. And I'm thankful to be here because there are many that are not. Yesterday, we had our elders come and view for the first time the facility. I keep saying the elders, and I try not to include myself in there, but I know I'm there. I'm just in denial. Everybody keeps reminding me, but I'm in denial. So they were showing yesterday the new facility. And I'm sure a lot of blue was used last night, and a lot of Bengay was brought out. I know it came out in my house. That's where the elders showed in me. But it was important for them to be able to see what's in store for them, what the future is. And we heard some of the people earlier talk about, we've made it, we're here. I want to, in my mind, and I know my council's tired of hearing me, because everybody's optimistic. I'm usually that one little thing that sticks in there and says, I don't know. This is a vessel to me. It's a beautiful vessel. As somebody said, 76,000 square feet, 3 times the size. Well, you know how people sometimes size doesn't matter. It's the service. And that to me is going to be the true test of this beautiful vessel that we're inaugurating today. This is the beginning. This is just the beginning. We got the building. Now we got to get the service. We got to keep the service, and we got to make sure that we can do all we can for our membership. This is just the beginning. So again, I don't like to disagree with everyone, but sometimes I have to. And I am going to stop because I can see all of you. Eyes are starting to roll, sweat's going down the side of your head. But in the audience we have Mr. Daryl Melvin. Please stand up. Mr. Daryl Melvin. Very instrumental in getting us off the ground. We all knew what we wanted. We all knew where we needed to be. We just couldn't figure out how to get started and which way to point. But he made sure, even though we were kicking and screaming, he put us together and made us get something done. So I do want to acknowledge him. And there are too many people in the audience, and I don't want to miss anyone, but I thought it was important. There's many people. But I do want to make a point to acknowledge our TAC teams, Cocopah and Cocopah. If you could please stand. Mr. Joaquin, Ms. Long, Mr. Dominguez, every week they came here. From the time, thank you. From the time we put that shovel in the ground, they were here meeting both tribes to make sure we got things done. Because we know as councils, we can't always take the time to sit down and go over all the details, but we put our trust in them to make sure that this facility got built. And Mr. Robert Schaefer, in the audience, please stand. We selected him to be our project manager, to look after the interests of the people, of our people. So even though we were given the people to build it, we were given some dollars to build it, we wanted to make sure that our eyes were on the ground. So with this group of people, with Mr. Schaefer, on a day-to-day basis, we made sure that happened. And this isn't about any of us standing here. This is about all of you, all of your children, all of your grandchildren. It's not about us. For me, as I said, I am so thankful to be able to be here. I wish so many of my family could be here. I wish so many of my past colleagues could be here. So many of my friends. But I have no control over that. The only control I have is what we can do with what we're here for, here and now. And we are here. I know Cocopah Council, I cannot speak for the other council, but I'm sure they have the same thoughts. We're here to make sure that life only gets better for everyone. Not perfect, because there's no one here that's perfect. All we can do is strive to make it better. So I better quit before I see the tomatoes coming out. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.